congratulations.
I love it
Best
here.
city in the world.
It really is.
It really is.
I love living here.
Yeah, me too.
My life is exponentially better.
Yeah.
Vast improvement.
Yeah, it's awesome that you're here.
Yeah, welcome back to 30 Rock.
I know, a lot of feelings when I walk in the building.
I think she had some too. Yeah. About you being in this building. What you were here though? Conan shot
this
here.
This used to be Conan O'Brien's old studio, and this is when I first started out in like 1996 when I moved to New York.
Yeah.
I would make money doing bits on his show.
Yeah.
And he had this thing called the staring contest.
Yeah.
Oh, and that was, I played
full-on sexy headgear.
Conan's little sister, Stacy, yeah, and she had headgear, and I know, and this is wild because this is different. You flip the audience.
Yeah.
You wouldn't. It doesn't matter. But
no, it does matter. I'm
This
glad
is
that you
better.
said that. It does matter. Joe, our director, actually thought of that because I like a lot of people like the energy and we like to get people in. So he actually switched it, to where it's horizontal instead of.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah,
you really made it your own. It's
We're
gorgeous.
very excited.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's been a great season, Amy.
Yes.
Well, Kristen Wiig had a tradition with a candle she told us about when she was in SNL. She had this thing she always kind of did. Did you have anything at SNL?
Yeah, she had she lit a candle or something.
Yeah.
I think, you know what I used to do when Don Pardo would say my name, you know, when he would introduce everybody, and I used to just take a moment when I heard my name and I would just kind of close my eyes for about a split second, because that's about all the time you have at SNL, and just to take a moment. So I used to do that. Molly Shannon used to do that, and she told me about it, so then I did it. And Molly and I had, at SNL, it's kind of fun because you have the offices that other people had that came before you.
Yeah.
And I had Molly's old office, and it was kind of like everyone would just kind of leave their name, like summer camp, almost. You'd write your name on the wall and stuff. So it was really cool.
I love that.
Yeah,
I would
it was
leave secret things hidden for them to find.
Yeah.
That's who I am. So you have another friend at SNL, Rachel Dratch. So she calls you a human rap jukebox. So
are you sure?
She does. And
because she's the human jukebox.
I'm just.
Oh my gosh!
I'm just saying.
Emily and Amy.
This
I
is
wanna
a
see
real
that
thing.
documentary so bad, by the way. There's a documentary about them. It's supposed to be incredible. We played the Indigo Girls with Neil Young was the host, and
I love it.
that was a
But
fun
you really
sketch.
rap.
In the sketch world, I can maybe get away with it, but
How you hold your own in a sketch, that's what I'm saying. Like the timing is there.
thank you.
Yeah, and also it only works because you're actually good at it too. It's funny.
Okay, thank you.
I know. Yeah.
I just
True. Wait, so you have another nickname, and I don't know why, but it's called Travel Dad?
Oh, Travel Dad.
Why not Travel Mom is what I'm asking, but fine.
You know what? You're right.
Yeah.
Why not? I mean, moms do everything anyway.
Yeah, but yeah.
You're right.
But so what?
I think that comes like everything in my life from TikTok, but where but it's like I think it's a person who likes to get to the airport early and like
You're my sister.
Okay, but not you.
No.
So
you are my
roll
sister and my nanny, and I am like, guys, what are we gonna play poker while we're there? Like we have so much time.
I have to go to the airport from this couch. I have to go catch a flight.
Yeah.
And it's raining outside.
Oh.
And I don't know if you knew. You've probably been in this building.
I have to catch a flight after this
You do?
show.
Oh,
yes.
maybe I can catch a flight.
Are you
on
going
your
to
flight.
LA?
I'm going to LA too.
I'm going to LA.
What flight?
Yeah.
What are you taking?
I'm going to LA.
Me too.
I'll tell you something else in the commercial break.
Okay. So I'm already worried. I have about like 3 hours to get there, and I'm already pretty stressed that I'm not going to have enough time.
You have to be there tonight for something.
No.
Oh,
I don't.
okay.
I don't.
Okay.
But
I've
never
my
missed
sister.
a flight. I've never missed a flight my entire.
I have totally missed.
been
That's
my
not
fault.
wood, so you're screwed. No.
It sounds like that's made out of chocolate.
I'll go to the airport early if I know the airport has really good food. Like if there's some kind of food that I'm like wanting, or if I'm in Texas, if I'm landing somewhere in Texas, I'm like, wait, they have, and I want to go get that food.
I sometimes like to go and look at all the stores and be like, which one of the magazine stores will I go to? Like I shop
Or
at the
all of them.
Yeah, or all of them. I
In your
to see
2 hours?
Which Hudson News am I going to go to?
And you pick up books, although you've already got books.
I'll come back. I have the time.
I have the time. Oh, I forgot something. Doesn't matter. That was a look at the new movie Inside Out, 2 theaters everywhere this Friday. So we have seen Inside Out, I don't even know how many times at my house. And it was so cool. Like, thank you for doing films like this, because to have kids and be able to talk about emotions, you know, boy or girl, doesn't matter what your kid is. It's incredible, like, to be able to kind of see the emotion.
I know, like Pixar does this thing where they visualize, they draw what a feeling is.
Yes.
And in this second one, they talk about anxiety and they show what it feels like to have it, which is just the fact that you get to talk in these visual ways. It's so good.
We saw the preview, I think it was before another movie we were watching in the theater, and my kids, like, were so excited. They were so mad we weren't watching that one. Like, you know, it's when you see the preview and you're like, well, now I kind of wish I was watching that one. Like, it's so good, and they're so excited about it. It's just, it's a very cool thing to be a part of a movie that,
It is such a cool thing.
really is helpful as well as
No,
fun.
I feel super privileged to be in it. It is truly a joy to play Joy.
See what you did there. Yeah, I see
It is. I mean, I know every day I just can't, the fact that we're making another one and that we get to talk about it, it's the best.
Oh my God, they're so great. So what is new with Joy?
Okay, so in the second film, Riley, our character, turns 13. The puberty alarm is goes off.
I'm so scared.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. And new emotions show up, and they are embarrassment, envy, ennui, which is French for boredom, and anxiety, and they kind of take over headquarters. And you know what I like is like, oh yeah, this is what happens with teens, but it happens to us our whole lives.
Yeah.
It never goes away.
That's depressing. That's true.
I know.
So wait, but what's cool though is it teaches you how to not just cope with it, but just understand your emotions, and they're all okay to have, but like how to deal with them.
I know, and also I love, it talks about that moment when you're a young person and you're trying to figure out what kind of person am I? Like, what is my belief system? And what Pixar does so well is they make a belief system. There's a beautiful belief system that exists that almost looks like harp strings that you pluck, and it tells you what you believe in. Yeah. It's just, it's such a trip. I love it.
So wait, the movie is all about emotions. So
yes.
Are there any, is there an emotion that you feel like you felt more in life?
In life? Well, I think joy and sadness and that sweet and salty, you know, kind of balance, that feels real. Like, you know, that there's kind of not one without the other. That's real. I think,
me too.
Yeah, I think, you know, fear and anxiety, they're cousins. I'm familiar.
I'm familiar.
Familiar.
They have been to my barbecue.
They have been, yeah.
Yeah.
And then all the kind of grouchy, fun ones like anger and envy, like those are fun too because they do definitely show up where you're paying attention to other people and you're comparing yourself to other people. So I felt them all.
There's a lot of comedy to be had there.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. But we were laughing that it just feels like like you could just constantly have new emotions. There's something like 27 emotions according to Kelsey Mann, the director, and Pete Docter, the director of the first feature. They said there's 27 emotions.
Sometimes I feel like I feel all 27 at the same time.
Yeah, they're all in your head. Yeah.
I know. I like to like blame it on that I'm an artist or whatever, but it's exhausting.
It is also funny too when you're laughing and then you start crying.
Yeah, that's my favorite actually.
Me too, I love it.
Or when you get so tired because you're working so much, you're doing like a press start, you're doing stuff and you're just like, I don't know what country I'm in.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm feeling.
Or like someone throws you a surprise party and you get angry.
Oh, I hate surprises.
Me too, I don't like surprises.
And I tell people, and then sometimes they do it anyway. Yeah. And I'm like, well, that's kind of mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was I've been to therapy, I've shown you my boundaries. Yeah. And you did not care.
I don't like surprises either.
No.
There's honestly, the meanest thing you could do to me is throw me a surprise party. I agree.
I have to be prepped for that environment.
Yeah. And even receiving people singing happy birthday is a little bit of a torture for me. With all due respect to the wonderful people that wrote Happy Birthday 100 years ago, that is a dirge that should be sung at a funeral.
So you're producing podcasts now as well.
Oh yeah, I'm doing a bunch of podcasts, which are really fun. I started doing a bunch of parody podcasts. Like I do a fake couples therapy podcast because I'm obsessed with couples therapy.
So funny.
And I pretend that I'm a therapist. Named Dr. Sheila, but with a question mark. You have to say it. You have to say it in the form of a question. And then we have a new one coming out called Women Talking About Murder. And that's two women who love true crime, and one of them goes missing.
Yeah.
And
Do you love true crime?
It's comedy. It's comedy.
Yeah. No one is missing.
Gas?
No one is missing.
No one's missing. No one's missing.
But I love this.
It's so fun.
Do you like true crime podcasts? Like
I do.
Real true crime. Okay.
I really do.
Oh God, no.
No.
I will look. I had to stop watching Dateline. I couldn't.
Yeah,
I started realizing I was gonna think I was gonna die everywhere. Like I had to have an escape plan everywhere.
And also, look to the great people of Dateline.
Yeah.
Let's move this story forward.
Yeah.
Lots of repeat shots.
Yeah. I got you. I got you.
Wonderful show.
Yes.
Incredible show.
Yes.
Probably
Keep it
on this
moving
network.
along. Probably on this network. So it might not even make air.
So we're not going to make. This isn't going to make air. But and all the fine people, just
God, I
a little
love you.
faster on the story.
I love that you were like, she's not missing. The new movie is Inside Out 2. It's in theaters Friday. In the film, Amy plays Joy. So now in honor of that movie and role, it's time for a new game. This is The Joy of Missing Out.
The joy of missing out.
Way to go, y'all. Lord, can you host for us? Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I certainly can, Kelly. For you, anything. Hey, Amy, how you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you.
I know that you don't like surprises, but surprise, it's me, the Lord above. Okay, so here's today's game. I'm going to show you a photograph of a TV show's main cast. One of the characters will be missing out. All you have to do is hit your button and tell me who. Okay. You can name the character or the actor if you want.
All right.
And there's a prize on the line this time. Amy is playing for the band's side of the audience.
Okay.
Give it up now. Come on.
All right.
And Kelly is playing for the other side. The other side. That's right. Yeah, she's playing for the spirit realm, for the disembodied out there. Okay. Here we go. Let's get to the game because you both have planes to catch. It's going to be wheels up in about an hour, and I hope you checked your luggage in early. Okay, here's your first cast. Let's take a look here.
What? What?
Amy got it right away.
Pop up.
I'm going to say David Schwimmer.
It is David Schwimmer. That is unbelievable.
I wasn't even looking.
All right, Kelly, starting with those excuses already.
Okay, God.
Well,
Okay, God.
Okay.
maybe you should have lit a
Paid
candle
attention.
before the
Okay.
game. Okay, here's the next cast. Let's take a look.
Oh, that was me.
Oh, Kelly, quick on that one.
That is okay. There's that's Betty White. Betty White.
It's Betty White. It's the lovely Betty White. That's right.
Now I'm looking.
Very good.
Now I'm
Okay.
looking.
Here's question number 3. Here is your next cast.
Oh, you.
Whoa, Amy, that was quick.
That
You got
is
now.
Norm, a.k.a. George Wendt.
George Wendt, it is Norm. Everybody knows his name. We got ourselves a game here.
That was so fast.
It was. She's a quick one. She's got a plane to catch. This woman has a plane to catch.
Okay.
What
Got to
I
get to
really
that
like
airport.
is Kelly and I really like to play games. I can tell. Okay, here we go.
All right, here we go now.
Okay.
Here's your next cast. Take a look. Who is missing?
Oh,
from
it's
the-
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and it's that's Carlton.
It's Carlton. Alfonso Ribeiro. Okay. Kelly, now for a bonus point, can you do the Carlton?
I did it. And God, you couldn't
There it
see this.
is. There it is. There it is.
All right.
Okay, you know, you both did it so well. I'm giving you each a point, so
All
we
right,
got a
nicely
tie
done.
right now.
Nicely done.
That's fair.
Physicality. Okay.
I don't want to. I want to win fair and square,
Okay.
God. I don't want any.
No, hey, listen, lady, my will be done. My will be done. Okay, I work in mysterious ways. Okay, here is your next cast. Take a look now. Who is missing? Oh, Amy.
Oh, that is.
Come on now.
It would be very
Leslie
sad.
That's right.
It'd be really sad.
Come on now. There she is.
Whatever. All I'm saying is my American Idol cast better be one of these.
Congratulations on knowing
now I'm-
yourself, Amy. Knowing yourself. That's
hard to
beautiful.
do.
Okay,
I try.
here is the next cast. Take a look now. Who is missing from this photo?
Oh, I know this show.
Really?
That's Lorelai Gilmore.
Yes.
That's right. You got it.
Very good.
I love that show.
Very good.
Okay.
Well, that sound means we have time for just one more missing
Thank God.
cast member.
Thank God. Okay.
Thank me. Thank me. That's right. That's right.
Okay.
And this one is going to be worth 5 points. So let's take a look at your cast here.
Catherine O'Hara. No?
It is Catherine O'Hara as Moira. And that means Kelly Clarkson is the winner in a major upset.
Did you see my cannon? They didn't tell me it was right, and I was like, right? I was like, okay, we are all winners on the Kelly Clarkson Show, except for Amy. That means courtesy of your friends at IMAX, everyone in our audience is going home with a pair of tickets to see Amy's new movie, Inside Out 2. Inside Out 2 is in theaters this Friday, and don't forget to look for Amy's podcast, Women Talking About